YouTube. Thank God for me not being lazy. I actually posted up that NASCAR video. But enough of NASCAR, even though that is really awesome. Anyhow, remember a couple of videos ago, I made a video called Lego War Machines, or Lego War Vehicles, that's what it's called. And so I gave you a brief review on my on my Lego machines. Today, I will be going more in-depth about the machines, the history behind them, and the real history behind them, and I also created a fantasy world that they have. Okay, so, here's my first aircraft, which is actually a fighter plane, as you can see here. Here's my hand. Nice plane. Good boy, good boy. Like I said, it has a working hatch. Now, this is new. If you watch the video, it does not have a tail. And I was thinking, and it looks prettier with a tail, but physics-wise, it won't be able to fly, so it's hard to believe. Okay, so it's really hard to believe that this is an actual aircraft without a tail. And still, if I probably not demonstrated this before, but here's my little Lego dude. And now his, if I zoom in on this, no, he does not fit. See, his arms are in the way. This is only a 2 across hole, but 3 up and down. And so, yeah, he does not fit in. I physically has to disassemble the aircraft to get the guy in, so I won't be doing that. And like I said, this looks awesome on the camera. Don't know how it will be on YouTube. I believe it was just as awesome on YouTube. But ever since I did the Mario Party walkthrough / Let's Play, yeah, I'm a little skeptic if anything's going to come in clear anymore. Thank God my NASCAR review thingy was working. Right away. Never mind. So, anyhow, now the backstory behind this, or the fantasy world, is, well, the aircrafts, well, in real life, the aircraft's basic design was supposed to be sort of like a World War II fighter plane. But I just thought, hey, why don't I make a cargo ship to go with it? Even though it's not primarily designed for a ship, I just thought it would be kind of funny to put one on. And it sort of stuck. And so, yeah, I really like the dolphin bottlenose type engine area, if I remove the blade. Yeah, I really like the design of the nose, or the engine. I was really trying to get a World War II airplane look, even though it's wrong colors. When you are limited to shapes, to the shape of your bricks, and you don't have an infinite paint supply. P.S. I don't paint any bricks, I don't glue any bricks, I don't drill any bricks. I'm what they call, I believe, I forget what they call them, but I don't change the bricks in any way. I don't even sand the bricks. No sandpaper. I do use stickers that is prescribed by Lego, but other than that, I don't change the bricks. And excuse me, I'm not feeling too well. So, yeah. See, when I was building this, I was really hooked up on Microsoft Flight Simulator, Battle for Europe, I believe. I forget. But anyhow, Microsoft Combat Flight Simulator 3. And so, yeah. Now, the wheels, I'll get into detail about these, funny idea behind them. The actual suspension system for the wheels was actually, I was just scrummaging through my brakes trying to find something that would support the wheels, because the brakes that connect to the wheels, these tiny ones, as you can see, the tire's much higher and the gun's in the way. So I need a gap for it to spin. Okay? And so I needed a nice large suspension system, even though it's only brake, but yeah. And another thing, the reason why this wheel is offset to this one is because of these pesky pegs. And no, I will not cut them off. One, I will never be able to use them again if I cut them. And two, I just gave a speech about what I don't do with my brakes. Anyhow, I felt the tires themselves were a perfect size for the style of aircraft I was going for. And the machine guns, they just came to me. They're like kind of obvious. Like, they're just one brick. Literally, they're just one yellow brick stuck up there. And if you look carefully from a distance and turn the blade, you'll see if we look head on, the bullet's path does not interfere with the propeller, which is a bonus. Excuse me. Is a bonus privilege. Now for the cockpit itself, yeah, you probably can't see this if I open this up. Yeah, you can see that, but there's a little computer in there. You can sort of see it. It's right there by the tip of my thumb. It's really back in there, and there's a seat, and that's just the flying computer, radio, instruments, etc. And the tail, like I said, I literally just found this lying around my bin. It's from one of my previous sets that was Lego built, or should I say, never mind. And so, yeah. It was a little tricky finding all these clearish blue pieces because, of course, I wanted a World War II type feel. And so, since I was doped up on those aircrafts, I saw they had a bubble where they can look almost all directions. So I wanted sort of like windows on all sides. Now, if we go into the fantasy world of this, the aircraft itself is actually quite maneuverable. It's average in speed, and it's pretty fast. It's pretty maneuverable. It's anything you would expect out of a fighter plane. The guns are medium, not heavy damage, medium. And it's just a really easy plane to fly. Now for landings, in theory, the chain catches somewhere by the back wheels. And for takeoff, there's a little ramp on the aircraft carrier. I'll show that in the aircraft carrier video, which will probably be part 2, I'm guessing. But anyhow, for takeoff, the aircraft carrier is not quite long enough to get it up to speed. So it uses a jump to get a little height and then free fall until it gets enough speed. Or more or less, it will stall until it gets enough speed. And in theory, if the engine is full rev, it should get enough speed before it plunges in the ocean or even touches it. Anyhow, so yeah, its wingspan is pretty nice. Oh, and I forgot to mention why I moved the wheels closer. My bad. I squished the wheels closer to each other because of the runway. If I move them out by one, and if I move this one out by one and down by one, then this one will be too far left and this one will not be far enough right. So I would have to compromise pushing that one over. And the problem is, the runway wasn't designed to have a wide wheel configuration. I have to have a thin wheel configuration. And so, yeah, I have to go now. See you later. Bye.